Blub blub every gammy. Welcome to Frostpunk 2. I need to get accustomed to that. I want to say that more. Every gammy is awesome. We're playing Frostpunk 2, but we decided in the first part at the end that it was time to iterate this and do it again because I made some major mistakes, especially down here, which I didn't see before, that there's fertile ground, and I put it next to an industrial district here, which will probably build a bit more far to this side this time, so we have all these resources available, and don't waste money, because we don't get much money here. And because we really need food. From the beginning, we're losing food by 140 per day. Yes, I can speak sometimes. So we're gonna change that. What we do know is that we need to frost break, whatever it's called, this stuff. For a district. Then we need to build housing. And this time I will do this differently. It said it's more effective if you expand this, which wasn't really the case. I'm gonna build the housing district here to go towards the fertile district as well. And we'll see how that goes. I do love this. Okay, it's also better to be close to the heat. So maybe I don't. Maybe I go here first. In this direction. And use as much heat saving as I can. Because that saves me 5 heat per tile. Which is a lot. We're already running into heat problems, which is annoying. We need 2 of these. And I think we just do this. I do want the food district, though. Food and materials, and you need materials and heat. Oh, God. God, this is horrible. We will need an extraction district here, but we will definitely need one here as well. So, let's just try to keep away from this as much as possible. Like this. We will want one of these hubs here. But I need to frost break this as well. I hope I have enough money to do all of this right now. I do want to keep away from this. We need 6 tiles, at least, for the industrial district, plus 1 for the other district that I want to do. For the hub, I mean. So these 2 save me workers. Or save on workers. So that's fine. That's the frost break we need to do there. Should we already plan for the next housing? So we get rid of this as much as possible and as fast as possible? We will need to expand this district this way or another. But so far, it's intriguing. I like it. I do. We need to get the iron as well. That's a lot of materials, my god. Is that a different resource? It's just materials, right? So it doesn't matter if we have wood or iron, which is weird to me. Yes, heat stems, thank you. Just mark all as red. We have read that. So, but I do like the iteration right now. It should be better than before. Now that I know more. This is iron. We need to go to the old way station. There's more forests down here. And materials are limited, so at some point we need to get outside of our little gulch here and get materials from outside. We didn't even unlock the overworld map so far. Let's go a little bit faster here. Because we're just waiting for this stuff to be built or this stuff to be broken. So what we want is extraction district here. I'm gonna hug the outside here again. But I will frost break this again. Even though it costs me a bit. I think the workforce demand is temporary here. For the frost break. But you need to have extra workforce to do this with. So we need to keep that in mind. It's a little weird. But, you know. Let's just do that so we can at least expand here once. Because we will need to. I need an industrial district already. This is frostbroken, yes. Frostbroken. Reminds me on shipbreakers. Homeworld shipbreakers. Let's do that. We save a little bit of workforce. No, oh, no, this was wrong. Okay, we eat that. It's fine. Can we just stop it? This was a mistake. I did it too fast. Damn it. I wanted to have this tile free. It's fine. It's fine. We'll build this here and we'll just frost break one more. We need to frost break all of this anyway, so it's gonna cost me right now. But that's fine. It will put one here and then maybe we can have another of these districts here to and save even more people for less cost, which may be even better. It looks to me like you need to break the ice all the way up to the iron. Yeah, it will. I don't want it now at this moment. We do have some income, some total materials output. It's interesting that they demand their own materials back, which is stupid, but okay. So you only get 100 out of these. Or 150 because the iron will give you more, I assume, because it said so in this district building, even though it doesn't say what gives you 200. I just assume it's iron. Which is bad. They definitely need to fix that. So that would be a criticism of this beta so far. Fix this, please, and show me what it is, where it comes from. But yeah, that shouldn't be a problem, I think. We definitely need food, so why wait? Cost me 100 heat stamps for this. And I'm gonna try to save upon heat here. Yeah, as much as possible. And this is going to be our food district. We can extend this here without breaking the ice further, which is good. I mean, it looks neat how they built this and stuff, but there's definitely less of an incentive to actually see these things being built. Shelter from coal. Good, we secured a new source of coal, and now we need to provide shelter. Yeah, we're working on it. We need another housing district now, but I would like to actually expand this one first. Because we know it's going to be useful and it's going to be needed. And then I could make a housing district here. Here-ish. Because the problem is, if we build one here, I can't extend this. I'm not sure if I can extend this up here. If I wanted to. I'm not sure if I can actually build here, but it's all in the frost, so that might be... That might be weird anyway. I'm gonna build this here and keep this area free for expansion of this district if we need it. But I'm gonna build another district right here. As much around my generator as I can. Just not too much, because there might be another we want here. Which will be bad between these, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we just expand in this direction, and I hope... that adjacency to these other tiles, it seems that it gives more heat savings as well, which is pretty nice. But we know we need this one to be bigger because we need to put the research in there. Stockpiling, yep, that's nice, cool. We know about this. Are we stockpiling though? 15 a day at the moment, which is gonna go down very quickly. Right, and I wanted to, and I have very little money, which scares me greatly. This costs me 50, that's all my money. And expanding this didn't increase the output for some reason. It didn't really I will still do it, I want to learn this. And, you know, if you use the last bit of your resources to do this, you'll definitely learn. Let's build them in the mountain. That seems safe. Definitely safe. I mean, they will be a little bit sheltered from the wind. That's good. Scraping the barrel. Yeah, sheet and shelter. We're safe for the cold from now, but as city grows, it will not be enough. And now we need to have the research institute, which I cannot build because I don't have money. I mean, we're only in week 12. The first video ended at week 33, so there is some time... problem here that took some heat stamps from us, but we'll get there. Area effects. Pay attention to where you construct districts, as area effects may give them additional positive or negative effects. Yeah, I hate it. As always, area effects are caused by environmental circumstances, the natural layout of the land or surface on which a district constructed, or by proximity to other districts. Hellish. Area effects are applied when a specific number of districts tiles are located within it. So the good thing is the extraction districts will go away at some point because they will not give me anything. Which is interesting. So the negative there will not persist forever. Problem is, at some point we will not have any extraction anymore and our housing will die. Generator and housing. Okay, so we were just getting some housing heat there. And generator doubles this up to 10. Good to know. On the other hand, it's better to avoid building housing or food districts near extraction, since toxic air from the extraction work will negatively affect these districts, increasing squalor. Again, don't know how squalor actually works right now in terms of game mechanics. We almost have enough money though. This is weird. Are these tunnels? Because resource? That's interesting. I guess. I would still like to build the hub. Which I could. I just have enough money. But we can build this at any time right here, and we will save workforce. So let's just wait. But this will definitely be our extraction point. Question is... Yeah, your output is not good enough. This output increased by 50% when we extended. Hey Mimilo, thank you for the subscription, man. How you doing? Are you gonna utilize free workforce? No, never. I'm totally against using workers, ever. As you can see. I don't have money, I can't utilize them. Been reading Safe Hold all day, my mind is mush. Okay, Safe Hold. That's interesting, but thank you, man, for the support. I really appreciate it. You don't have to do this. Be aware, everyone. You don't have to put in money for support. You can just in quotation marks, because it's not just, it's a lot. Watch the parts, you know, on YouTube, on here. Doesn't matter. Just watching already helps a tremendous amount, and you wouldn't even believe how much. Yeah, just mark all as red. I'm fine. I think I can guess most things here. Just I need money. These. Do you like money? I like money. Give me more money. Unmet demands for goods. Yeah, we need more goods. That's why I wanted to increase that again. But I don't have the money to do so, which is amazing. And I think research has priority. Come on. Thank you. Keep. And this is where we build this now. In the food district? No, this is housing still. We could build it in the food depot. That's weird. But I'm gonna put this in the housing district, I think. It just makes more sense to me that the research wouldn't be where the food is produced. Although it could be, depending on what research it is, for sure. But also, I'm doing good. That's great, Mimilo. I'm happy to hear that. Yes, Hayfold, best sci-fi book series ever. 10 books in total. Okay, interesting. I'll keep a look on that. Into that. Take a look into that. 100-book series is nightmare fuel even for me who loves reading. Yeah, because you would never finish this. My god. I read the... There is a German The Witcher series. Has nothing to do with The Witcher from Poland. Nothing at all. It's quite different. It's a Cthulhu series. And that thing had 13 books. I think I've never finished the last 2. So... That is sad, but... And I would love to, but damn. So many books. There's not a research institute? There was a food stockpile. Oh crap. Really? Well... Fudge. Well, we need food. It's fine. Ah, crap, and I built in the wrong place. Well, crap. Just crap. So much crap. I think we need more housing, people. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's good. Stop nagging me. God damn it, Gary. What do you do? Thank you, Monaway, for telling me this. I'm just a dum-dum. Yeah, we're still having coal problems, and I cannot expand this now? Why? Oh, because it is already expanded and it doesn't matter. Because we still need more coal. See, that sucks. We definitely need the coal mine, because then we double this output at the very least, or even a bit more. Which would be great for the building. And it's interesting that to get, you know, in the end, 50% of the output, you need 6 tiles. And then you build a building on top of these tiles, and then you double your output. That's a lot. That's a lot. My goodness, is that a lot. Did you upgrade those? Good. How about this? So the food stockpile should have gone in there, because that makes more sense. Can I get rid of the building? Ah, there it is. Demolish. Yes. Yes, I know it's wasteful. I'm sorry. Different ideas. Show me our options. So we're finished there. And we want to go into coal mines for now. Well, you know, yes we do, but let me just look at this. Untreated wood sawmill requires an extraction district with a frozen forest deposit, which we do have. Gives more materials. Diseases increased, heat demand. So it's about the same all the time, which, you know, this needs more heat. And the squalor is significantly increased. But I will need to take some of the machinist stuff, so we will not be able to get rid of squalor. We need to take this at some point, because otherwise 51% of my city will get really pissed off and they will murder my face. I hate politics. Did I say that already? The longest series I read was 19 books, and last one was hard to get motivated to read. I think the biggest one I ever read was 21 books. And I loved it from about, let's say, a third to the end, totally. But before that, it was a lot of... It was a series through the ages. Was it from Daniel L. McKiernan or something? Something like that. And it was going through many ages, and it was interesting, but the first book was relevant at the end and not in between much, and that was kind of weird, and it felt a little bit disconnected in the beginning. But when the real meta stuff started, like a third in or something, it was awesome. It was a really, really good book series. It just felt a little weird that it was a little disconnected. But I'm gonna go... You know, coal is the most important thing in this game. Or fuel in general. So I'm thinking, is it really good that I lower my output here? Or should I not go all in? Because coal is our lifeblood. We need fuel. Maybe we get the other kind of fuel later, the oil. And we go then with the machinist to get the most out of the oil. That would be a thing. So I'm gonna go for these first and just raise the disease, while squalor is disease and more. And we're good. And we don't need that many materials, which is also quite good. I apparently have enough money, which is nice. So I'm gonna go for this like we did before. Maybe it's a mistake, we'll see. We'll learn about this, I'm sure. So, do you love me now? No, you don't. You definitely don't. Fun projects. Fun project beneficial to their community. The larger their population, the more heat stamps required to fund them. And give some relation. Okay, you can balance the relation with this as well. You just pump money into them. Ask machines to contribute all they can for the good of the city. The larger the population, the more heat stamps they will contribute. Requires favorable or better relations. So I will probably milk these guys to keep these guys in line if I want to. That might be a way to do things. The problem is, will that work? Will that work? They're still neutral. Adaptation is key. And I agree with them. It definitely is. But, you know, it's not always the key. Technology helps with adaptation a lot. Squalor is growing. Awesome. Oh, we have material scarcity. Are you insane? Why? Because 50 is locked. So we already need a new district here. Oh, shite. Oh, that's gonna go bad way too quickly. We have some money, though, so that's fine. I should probably reduce the speed a bit. I'm gonna put a hub in here. Because this hub will save us a lot of workers. And then I'm gonna build a new district. A new of these. Just a new one. I could first extend this one, but it will not be enough. So what I should do is probably frost break some more, because I probably can't get too much of this. And expand this one first. Although I could expand it in this direction, which is not ideal because it's going towards the city, and I don't really want this. I do like the shared. We could go here and share this and then frostbreak all of this. Which is probably the best thing to do and will keep this a little bit under control. Heat is also a problem. Oh, so much joy. So much joy, everyone. Interesting that these don't need heat. But I'm gonna do this. No, this is bad. I can't do this. Because I don't want this to only touch these two. I would ideally like to touch the other one as well. That's bad. That's bad. We don't have that much money. We need the extra district. And the extra district takes its own materials, which just still makes no sense to me. Interesting. Are you too close, or what's the problem here? No, this is not frost-broken stuff. Okay. Okay. We need to keep some space for this thing to expand as well. But if it has multiple, and that's a nice, interesting thing we can check. We have 54,000 wood remaining, which is actually not that much if we think about it. It's just 50 weeks. It's nothing. We're already 45 weeks in. That thing will go away really quickly. Oh god. Maybe just having one deposit is what decides how much you can produce. No, I don't think so. I think if it touches both, well, this isn't touching this. I think this will be double because I touch both of them. But we'll see about that. And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see. But this is not broken is the problem. We need to frost break this. Let's go and break all of these up. So I'm paying for this. I want some bang for my buck here. And then we build another. Hopefully we have a lot. We have no stockpile. Oh, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrifying. And this is bad as well. So I want to upgrade this. Yes, it will need more materials. Who cares? It's gonna happen anyway. Let's do this quickly, please, guys. Come on. Break the ice. Be my ice breaking boys. Stockpiles depleted. These symbols are too small for me, in my opinion. They should be bigger and more prominent. Stockpiles depleted. Steward, our initial stockpiles of materials have run out. Our current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must expand our districts or establish new ones to provide more supply. Otherwise, the city will and us will suffer. Expand a bit new districts to get more materials. Yeah. And I'm not sure I want this one to expand into a new resource. Maybe I do. We could try this. And just do this and go here. And then go here and make this one bigger to have 2 resources so this one stays around longer. I mean, this will make this building more efficient. But I do want the other one to touch this. And it needs to touch it with 3 tiles at the very least to get the full bonus. So I actually... Yeah, I don't want this to touch anything else of this. Well, maybe one more tile. But then I don't think we have enough tiles left. See, that's the problem. Let's get the frost breaking done. We will suffer the consequences for a while. It's fine. It's just how it's going to be. The heat is a problem, though. And this is expanded, but it didn't change the output. Which is annoying to me. We really need to get this building. How long? 5 weeks. So more deposits means more output. No. If you look at this, this already has 50% more output. And we'll see what happens when we do this. I don't think it's the amount of deposits that demands the output. Or that enables more output. Output is just more workers, just more people working on it. It's not the resource that exists. That wouldn't make much sense, in my opinion. We did the Frosty. We did the Frosty, and the Frosty gives us the ability to make another one. And that's a lot. And I don't want all of these. I want to leave some space for you to expand. If you... Can you even? You can't. So you're finished. You can only expand once. Good to know. So this... For sure. We need one extraction thing. Then here. Because now we are saving 250 people here. I'm gonna leave this for this district for now to give this the most we can have. And I'm going to go... I still have 2. I'm going to go into this to see if that changes the available materials here. And we can still extend this and to this. Not to this, though, which is fine. And also not to this. Well, this one will take these. But we'll see. We'll see how much this will... Yep, see? Just doubled it up. Doesn't change the output, though. That's what I would expect. That is good. But that also means we can expand this as soon as I have some money. I like money. Do you like money? I like money. I do like money. Marginally increased by minor cold. Yeah, it's gonna get worse, guys. It's gonna get... Oh, a whiteout. I'm very interested in what that is. It's probably a blizzard or something that will rip us apart. And maybe we need resources stockpiled for that moment. But we are producing more here, so this is fine at the moment. We have enough. But unfortunately, we will be growing soon. Maybe Squirrel would be nice to stop that from happening. It's chunky a little bit, but, you know, probably not that optimized yet. I hope they will have that done. So I think we only can go here around to get this. Well, you know, it doesn't matter. They don't need to be connected. They connect themselves. So that's probably fine. We have some flyboys, which is nice, with some very small blimps for this gigantic building. My goodness, must these buildings be enormous. And we only pay for them with money, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, whiteout doesn't sound nice. I imagine it having boss music. Oh, I hope so. I miss that music at the moment. I really want the really cool Frostpunk music back. Got the coal mines. Yes, dust coal mines. Research Institute is idle. We can't get the other coal mines, right? Wait, we can? So we can research both, you say? That is weird to me. But interesting. Interesting. Advanced coal mines. And now we cannot do this. Why is this... That's weird. Even more coal. More materials. Needs 25 cores. You gotta be... 25 cores. If you had that in the first game, you were it was the easiest playthrough in the world. There was another iron deposit to the right. Yeah, I know, but it's way too far away right now that I don't want to tap on this. We need to frostbreak the way there, so... it's gonna cost a lot. And this is actually better? Also Squeller. Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting. I'm not sure how that's gonna work if you can get both in the end. It's kind of weird. Sawmills is more materials output, which we definitely need. And this is just survival. There's also economy, which we can't do right now. Famine prevention, that would be nice. Housing block. Okay, we can do some of this. Gives more shelter and more heat demand. Or it's the same. It's literally the same. That is kind of weird. So I could take the machinists here for their favor. Because it literally makes no difference. That's weird to me. But interesting. Society, what does that do? Hospitals. Oh, that would be good. Needs them. Yeah, okay. And expanded housing district is necessary. And we can only expand them once, as we have seen. Apparently. Okay. Which only gives one building. I saw 2 buildings for one of those. Maybe we can expand housing more than once. And this decreases disease, but it's also literally the same. So I can go for the better in terms of disease forager solutions and just take these and make these guys happy because, hey, yay, I did something for you, right? I don't know what I need. Oh, watchtowers for crime, also interesting. Also expanded housing district. Oh, joy. Huh. And there's more here. More research speed would be nice. Weapons, you say? to pieces, you say? Generator upgrade would be nice. Not available in the preview, of course. Why would it? Hot houses. More food. We need food. Requires a food district. Just a food district, not an extended one. Okay. Maybe the food district had 2 places where we could put things. This needs more heat. Chemical drum hothouse. Industrial sized hothouse where chemical nutrients are injected into tubs of crops to accelerate their growth. Industrial sized hothouse where organic waste ferments in large vats, fertilizing revolving shelves of crops, which is definitely better, but needs more people. See, that's always more people or more other things. But this gives more food. The heck? Yeah, guys, sorry. If you give me more shite and don't give me more output, you're not gonna get chosen. This is gonna get chosen. But what should we do? We do need... We have now enough materials. Okay, well, not totally, but we'll... No, this is with the expansion. See, expansion? No, we haven't expanded this one. Let's do this. Oh, I can only expand in one direction. You don't say. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take this then, because this is bad. That means I can't take this one. I need to take these. Okay. But I saved some workforce here, which is really good. Shared workforce for the win. Yeah, we need heat. Now, let's get this building. Awesome. I can't. I need money. Gives 150 coal. We need that for sure. And I don't know how much the generator can actually generate. It doesn't say. It doesn't say there's a maximum. It's just, you put fuel in, more comes out. Maybe oil will be more efficient. Hopefully. We'll see. There's my 80 bucks. It seems that way at the moment. And give me the dust coal mine. Another 400 people required. I may want to put another of these workshops in there. These flyboys. And we saved a lot of people there. It doesn't say, though. It doesn't say how the transport hub, how much it saves. It doesn't say. I want this hub to tell me I'm saving you this much people. Or this many, rather. Okay, now this is 190. Okay. Okay. That's much better. So we should be fine right now. We are actually making a surplus again. Good. We are making a little surplus here. Let's not talk about it. And we're not making a surplus here. Food is horrible. So, yeah, that's what I want right now. A place to settle differences with a new mine. We have enough coal output to last us a while. You say that right now. Yet differences between communities remain. Even under the previous leader, plans have existed to establish... Hey, Torrent, how are you doing? The channel. Yeah, what's wrong with the channel? Hello on YouTube. Yeah, difference between communities remain even under the previous leader. Plans have existed to establish a council to settle such differences. More pressing problems always delayed them. The time has come, Stuart. The people want a say in how the city is run. We need a council, okay? We need a council. I don't want a council. Could we please not? Could we just say, nah, it's fine? This is the council hall. You know what? We should just say it's okay. We're good. Thanks. Thank you for that suggestion there. Filtration towers. Ah, that's helping against Squalor. That's nice. I wouldn't want to touch the second one. Maybe it's gonna show if you hover over workers' requirements since it got asterisk next to it. We'll see. Give me a second. Workforce requirements. Squalor is significantly decreased. Or Squalor is decreased. Again, the forager's better. They need more workers, though, which will be a problem. Sooner rather than later. But I really like this. I mean, it decreases it significantly. Moss filtration tower structures that circulates the ambient air through natural moss that absorbs and filters impurities. So... You're telling me that this filtration tower in a land with a lot of wind, because there's literally nothing stopping the wind apart from a little bit of snow, which is nothing. There's no trees. We need a tower that filters the air around? That air shouldn't stay there for long, to be honest. But okay. With moss. I mean, sure, that makes sense. That's how what moss does, actually. Somewhat. Structure that uses high-powered mechanical fans to disperse foul air outside the city. Ah, cool. We just blew it away. I am, you know, as a biologist, I must say, moss filtration sounds better. Yeah, and they need more heat, of course. I mean, heat, fuel, I guess, rather. Or maybe it just gets cold because of the mechanical fans, which, you know, could be a thing. Not a fan. Not a fan. And I'm definitely going to go for bio-waste drum hothouses. In a second here, as soon as I have the money. It's sad that it's lying bare there. Yeah, the dust coal mine does increase disease problems, which is bad. Balancing these will be hell, guys. It already is, because my god is everything shitty expensive. But this will help the filtration tower. But again, I will go for the foragers for both of these. And I think I have to... They haven't changed their attitude towards me at all. I can't even see what it really is. It just says neutral. Oh, there it is. Okay. Obviously, you hide that behind a tooltip, but okay. I mean, it makes sense. This is the effect, and the tooltip shows you where it comes from. It does make sense, actually. Positive relations, favorable, supporting... No, it doesn't say anything. It's just the scale. Oh, well, it does. Opinion on city direction marginally decreased by the opposition to the city favoring adaptation. Okay, okay. So we need to balance this a little bit more. Or, as I said, we just favor one hard, and the other one will just get paid off. If we have the money. Which would be nice. Hopefully we get more money at some point. We are getting maximum money, but we're about to grow. I don't know what that means. How many people? Oh, 19 were unable to work. Okay, and we got 1,500. So one growth spurt. Okay, okay. Oh, there's our population, actually. The 9,000. And we have 5.7 now. We get 60% of the growth spurt as working population. 60%. So, interesting. 1,500. I didn't see the number before. Were we at 8,000? It looks like it. So, how much is that? I can't math, guys. I can't math on stream. I shouldn't. It's about... 25% would be 20k, right? So, we got 1,500. 5% or something? How much was that? Could someone do the math? The city grows. Population growth. Stewart, a new count has revealed significant growth in our population. In recent weeks, some attributes the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland, others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we have adjusted our calculations of the city's needs to reflect the number. Oh god, and everything goes up. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, of course it does. Okay, so good and bad. This is definitely your mechanic for, and if I may be so bold to talk about why this exists, this is your mechanic to always grow. There will never be stagnation because this will drive you into death. Just more population. But we're growing steadily. It's not going up, it seems. Maybe in terms of people. Blah, blah, blah. However, the issues of the city are overwhelming. Population growth becomes stagnant, which would be good for us. Maybe. We'll see. You can solve that by improving conditions. Which will be a problem. You know, we need a lot of workforce for everything. That's nice. That's gonna be awesome. Enact a law. Okay, laws will be interesting. I'm interested in those. Let's go. Let's get the council built. Behind the smog. Oh, the air quality must be amazing. Still, there's a lot of wind going, right? Ah, well, we're a little bit more sheltered through these. I would be interested in seeing the map that shows only this. How the wind would go there. Because there shouldn't be much air pollution then, because it's just getting swept away, right? Don't know if that was represented in the game. Probably not, but... because it would break the mechanics. We had 8,004, so growth of 1574, which is really 20%. Oh, right, I was thinking 20k? 2k, yes, 2k. I'm sorry. I'm again, don't math on stream, it's bad. It's just too much stuff you have to think about at the same time. We have the council. Can you turn the camera? I can. Give me a second. First council session. People cheer as the gates of the council open. It feels like a piece of the world lost to the frost has been regained. I mean, with so many people, I think we have gained a lot in regards to the first game. The people are hopeful to have their voices heard. Yeah. Like that's gonna happen. While the machinists and foragers clash about our survival strategy, neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. However, many in their ranks do, though they keep to the shadows for now. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. To pass any law in the council, you will need the majority of delegates to support it. Of course I do. Oh, that looks neat. Ooh. Nice. That's an interesting council hall. I like it. People of the city send 100 delegates to represent them, which is absolutely horrible because there are 10,000 people almost in the city. That means per delegate, that's 100 people behind them, but that's a lot. I really like the looks of that hall. Yeah, I do too. It's great. That is a council hall I want to see. Your order, Steward, is to propose laws that will be put to a vote. However, communities have different outlook on many things. You may have to negotiate or pressure them to get enough support. That is a perfect answer here. I see. Ugh. Law proposal 10 weeks. Propose a law. We need to propose a law. That's one of our things. So, oh God, is that white? I'm sorry, people. Damn, can't afford Frostpunk 2. Haven't gotten a paycheck yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Manaway. But I'm happy that you are looking forward to it. The problem is anyway, this beta will only go to the 22nd, so to Monday? Till Monday, and then it will be over. And you cannot play the game for another 2 or 3 months or something. It comes out in June, so... if you get the deluxe version, you get it 3 days early, but, you know, you can't play it until then. This is just the only look-see we will have on this. Because I don't have any more time to play this, I think. I see, so I'm effed. Steward, probably? What? Oh, yeah, that's what the steward says. Yeah, I see, and then under his breath, I'm so fucked. I'm so dead. They are going to strip me naked and bind me to the next building to die horribly in very, very short amount of time. There are no defined standards for how goods are produced. Yeah, there should be standards, definitely. We see how that doesn't work out in America, for example, sometimes, you know, where people get really horrible quality of some things, especially food. Goods production efficiency is significantly increased, at least that's what I hear. Durable goods damage per capita is marginally decreased. Okay, so we lose goods because people suck. This looks good. So durable, the goods produced efficiency, the mass produced is definitely machinists. Durable is definitely the foragers. I'm also more for durable goods than just mass producing. Combining those two is great, but, you know. Food additives. Oh, the good stuff. Nice. There are no established standards for which additives can be put in food in times of need. Food output per capita is slightly increased with forage additives or chemical additives. Food production efficiency is significantly increased. Okay, to appease them, I'd go for the goods mass production and here the forage additives. Because, no. Food is important. Let's go. Let's see the economy laws. Basic necessities. Basic necessities are customarily provided without compensation, but practices can differ from place to place. Without compensation. I mean, that's good. That's how it should be, in my opinion. It's essentials. It's basic necessities. They should be free. Or, you know, at least under no privatization control. because private control for necessities is horrible. Since you are essentially in a monopoly situation, because no one can stop taking the necessities from you because they need it to live. So bad. Free essentials, trust will rise. I do like that. Paid essentials, heat stamps income per capita is increased. Resource production efficiency is slightly increased. So that would be good for me as the warden. Or not the warden. What am I? The steward. The warden was in the first game. To get more money, because we do need money. Oh my god, do we need money. But personally, I would say free essentials is the absolute thing we should do. That's interesting. What a little bit of chemicals in our food gonna do? Come on, Gary. Yeah, it's totally fine. Totally fine. You know, I bet the sawdust in the meals in the first game was totally great. And everyone loved eating that shit. Totally great. Contagion prevention. We have no agreed upon way to handle contagious people. Oh, that's what we're going for, not how we prevent contagion in the first place. Okay, cool. Infection badge. Yeah, just label them. That's good. See? That is dictatorial. You know? Labeling them so you can shun them. That's a dictator's move. You know? That's authoritarianism. Supported quarantine. Disease is significantly decreased. Shelter availability per capita is slightly decreased. Okay. I mean, quarantine. See, that's a good thing. Try not to spread things, but you don't get shunned by everyone. That makes more sense. Well, for some that is shunning, but it really isn't. It's just looking out for each other. No common rules. There are no clear rules about who can settle in the city. Interesting. Allow productive outsiders. Actually, I would go for that, because I don't really want that much more population. And getting more heat stamps this way, I don't care about. But also, we should accept all, right? We should. But that will, since this is the driver mechanic, to me, this will kill us. It's not great. It's more population every time. Oh god. Voluntary and unfocused communal effort does not yield any significant gain for the city. Community service. And we could get expedition support. Exploration time is decreased. We don't even have expeditions, but that would be awesome. City development effort. Materials output per capita is increased. Okay. Service exemptions. Heat stamps income per capita is slightly increased. Okay, so they pay for not doing this stuff. I mean, that does make sense to me. You could actually do community service, or, you know, if you earn enough money, you can pay to not do it. I mean, that does, because that also helps the community. That does actually, could make sense. Heat pipe watch. So if you're a rich F, then you can pay to not do it and help the community that way. But if you're poor slob, you have to work. I mean, it's also not great, but in this situation, maybe. Heat pipe watch, heat demand is slightly decreased. Yeah, heat demand is our lifeblood in the end, but I mostly would look towards expedition or service exemption. Although you could also argue that service exemption would make everything more unequal. It's a weird one. But it's interesting, okay. It's an interesting decision. Society, let's look at those. Funerals. Ceremonial funerals. Trust loss resulting from death is decreased. Oh god, is that gonna happen? That's not gonna be good. Harvesting funerals. Disease is slightly decreased. Research speed is slightly increased. Interesting, that gives more research. Huh. I'm looking towards these foragers and I see really, really good things here. But also, I assume this is the foragers, but also, yeah, the trust loss resulting from death is decreased would be good. But research, you know, research, always nice. There are no rules that define who is responsible for the care and education of children. Important. Some are well cared for, while others are neglected. Very bad. Family apprenticeship. Percentage of active workers is slightly increased. Okay. so they bring their children to work. Mandatory school. See, that's what I want, but it costs me heat stamps. So we could go for the funerals for trust, and we could go for mandatory schools for research, but it's slightly increased. It's both just slightly. But also research labs cost money, you know, and because of heat. They cost me a lot in terms of heat. They need 20 on their own. So that's not nothing. That's actually a lot if you only make 300. Or even less, 150. Here we go, free workforce. Yeah, see. But at the moment, we could use food or keep the goods. Actually, we're not making too many goods. How much do we do? Let's look at this. Yeah, we're actually losing food right now. That's really bad. We're still losing food. So actually getting more food, even though we get the building, that will not help with this. And we need more housing as well. That's not good. But yeah, we're losing food every day. 112 per day. I think the food law is the most important one right now. We're only good for 10 weeks at the moment, and the stockpile will run out and we're dead. So it's interesting that only the foragers demand food. You know, we have 10,000 people, but only the foragers and the machinists get actually fed. That's great. Don't know what the others do. Eat each other. I mean, we have enough of them, so, you know, maybe. Right-click for more information. Yeah, that's just not information, to be honest. It's just flavor text. But yeah, famine could be a problem, so I'm gonna go for food law at the moment. And people are divided. So this is more foragers. This is also more foragers. The fuck? No, this is machinists. Okay, this is foragers, machinists. A small step towards progress. A small step towards adaption. We're going more and more in the direction of adaption. But thinking about putting chemical additives in that doesn't seem really good. And more disease is a problem. We're already making more disease through the other stuff. And this makes more sense to me. If you can get some fish and stuff and put that in, some berries, wherever they find those, because those should never grow anywhere now. The fish could grow. I mean, the water at depth will still be 4 degrees. It just needs to be deep enough. So fish could live. And they may, if there is not an ice, complete ice cover above the water, they may even get food because algae are a thing. There is still sun out there. So, you know, and plankton and phytoplankton and stuff. That is a thing. So that makes more sense to me. But not the animal they caught in the back or the berries, but sure. But I'm leaning towards food additives. What do you guys say? People need to join either of them, otherwise they're gonna die from hunger. Yeah, indeed. Great way to get new members. But I think I'm gonna go for foragers in this one as well. And I think we can appease them with some research for housing and stuff, because that isn't different, which is probably not as intended. It's probably something that's missing from the game at the moment. How do I... Oh, here, propose. Sure, and it will take a while. But 37 are for this. And now... Vote or negotiate. I can vote. Oh, we need 51. Well, that's great. And we got him. Law passed. I see. the poor steward thinks, oh god, this will still kill me. I know it will help us, but it will also kill me. They will murder me for it, for sure, because I didn't take the other one. But if I had taken the other one, I will still die, because I didn't take the one I did now. Oh god. And he just says, I see. The disease increase is scary. I'm also for forage additives. Okay. Yeah, the disease increase was a little... It does add up. We need to be careful. And I don't have the materials for hospitals nor the research. Into the future, the new law has been agreed on. Good. There are challenges ahead. Improving coal extractions is a success, but the vein will only last so long. Yes. We don't have any more. We need to explore the Frostland for a permanent source of fuel. Oh, please. That's the first step in our colonization effort. If we don't take it, the city will have no future at all. This concludes the onboarding task in this preview. Remember, you can always consult the tutorial. The city must not fall. We will survive. Frostland. You need to reach beyond your city to not only survive, but to thrive. The logistics district opens up access to the Frostland. By exploring and exploiting the world outside the city, you can provide your people with nearly everything they need. That is the hope. You can switch between the Frostland and the city by clicking the button top right corner. So that is enabled now. Zeitgeist. Which is a German word, and it's actually spoken Zeitgeist, but sure. Interesting. It's the ghost of the time. Oh, really? You don't say, game. That's nice. Yeah, we only have this one food source. Another food source would be great. So we are establishing colonies for this. I'm very curious what that means for us, and we'll see that. But we'll see that in the next part. I hope you did enjoy. Yes, Zeitgeist, Terrible Hamster. Stuart's chair's gonna have new owner again and again after each vote, I imagine. Yeah, it might. It might, oh god. Yes. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. It always helps the channel a lot. Also, if you would subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome if you like it here. Don't forget to do that to see more of all the stuff we do. If you want to be live with these recordings, you can go to Twitch and follow me there. Or just, you know, on the YouTube, I'm streaming most of the things there as well now. And don't forget to come to Discord so we can discuss all the things. See you in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.